Okay, we're here with Usman Khawaja. We're in the off season. Does he look like you're training pretty hard in the gym?
Yeah, fortunately I missed the pre-season by a couple of days when I go to England, so I thought I'd start early and get a bit done before I go over there.
Your physique is looking more like Tim Cruikshank's every day. You look like a man who could maybe be in Cleo Bachelor of the Year next year.
Yeah, it's funny you say that. Cruikshank has probably the highest skinnies in the team. He hides them well. I guess Cleo, it's all about the pretty face. So, Cruikshank, I think he's more suited to Cleo Bachelor of the Year than I am.
And I see you get pretty motivated in there. You see that old veteran warhorse David Freedman in there hammering away on the weights each day. That's obviously a bit of an inspiration.
Yeah, he's bobbing around, from one gym set to another. Mind you, he's with you there, so and I see him do some big weights this morning, making some funny noises, which I never thought was possible. So it's good to see that.
Coming up to close to going to England, going back to Derbyshire. Pretty exciting time. What are your memories of your last trip to England?
Wearing lots of clothes, lots of beanies for the start, but I went first half of the season last year, and I'm going second half this year. So fingers crossed the weather will be better. Start off with, and it's a tough competition over there. The way they play their cricket, the decks you play on, it's always a surprise. The weather has a big role in it too, so you can see, but when it rains, you can be out in a heap, and when it doesn't, you can score a lot of runs. So it's a good place to learn your cricket. It's a good place to grow as an individual and as a cricketer. So I'm looking forward to it.
Going last year, what were your first thoughts on English cricket? Any preconceptions? Going to England and the players you're playing with, the grounds, the fans. Was it like you thought it would be?
It's a bit different. You go over there and you see all these guys, obviously put in a lot of hard work and a lot of effort, and they score a lot of runs over there when the international Australian players go. So I might have last year expected, to be a little bit, as hard as it stay a little bit easier, but it was a challenge in its own right. We were using those Tiflex balls, and they were doing a fair bit. The conditions were very different than what I faced over in Australia, and the bowlers over there were very different, and a lot of the old veterans were probably the harder ones to face. They weren't bowling very fast and all the time, but they were tough. I learned a hell of a lot. I learned, first and foremost that you just can't go over there and expect to score runs. So, I put my head down this time, do the things I know I do best, and fingers crossed if I do that, I'll contribute for Derby, and we can, stay on the swinging run that they're on at the moment.
And should be a good time in terms of you'll get a good all-round set of cricket. You'll get some championships, some T20s, some one-days. So it'd be good to play, the different forms of the game in the one season over there.
Yeah, I'm over there for 3 months and just about play as many games as I would in Australia in a whole season. So it's a lot of cricket and a lot of time to get out there and enjoy myself. Hopefully a few rain days in between there to give myself a little bit of a rest and the rest of the boys. But I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait to get over there.
And what is it? Are you the sort of guy who loves being overseas, or you like the experience of being with new people, or you find it a bit tough, being away from Australia for long periods?
No, I love it. I love being away. I love visiting other countries, and I love England. It's great fun. Different culture. My mother probably misses me a little bit during the time, but I just love being over there and just love meeting new people. It's a great experience. Many jobs in the world don't allow you to do this, so I'm grateful for it.
I know you're a bit of a fan of some of the games, Xbox, etc. So you'll probably hook up with Stevie Smith and have a little competition or something while you're there.
I think Stevie Smith tries, but he's horrible. He's more the likes of Moses and Benny Rora and those sorts of those guys that like their gaming. Stevie Smith has an attention span of a fly, so he's got no chance.